Hi, I'm Cook J Headhunter, aka Gordon Dudley. I'm re-asking in this video today a very simple question. Can you get a job in 2020? Find out how in this video. Check it out. 안녕하세요. Cook J Headhunter입니다. Hi there, back with you for another video. You can see behind me we've got the first snow of the year. It's mid-December here in Korea and the first snow has fallen. So people are thinking it's coming up for Christmas, it's the end of the year, maybe they're looking into 2021. Of course, 2020 has been a bit of a unusual year, and that's putting the most positive spin on it. For a lot of people, it's been a really terrible year. And so people are thinking, is it possible to get a job under this current circumstances, under this global pandemic? And the simple answer is absolutely yes. So whether you are thinking about getting a job right away or wondering about your next career move, something for some months later as you prepare a transition, there are several things that you can do right away in order to help you smooth that transition and find the new opportunity. So first of all, we've got to say that 2020 has been definitely a year of ups and downs. There are some industries which do remain on total hiring freeze. They are simply they have so much uncertainty still in their sector, and they are just not hiring. There will only be a certain amount of companies on replacement hiring should vacancies come available. And so for those industries, they are probably lower down the list. If you're in one of those industries, you might be one of the people thinking, how do I get out? So this video hopefully might be helpful. On the other hand, there are tons of industries that have fared quite well, not been an excessively poor year for them during this year. And there are in fact some which have had the best year ever. Areas, of course, that come to mind right away, such as e-commerce, anything that is digital and online, but even shifting categories of consumer tastes because of 2020 have very rapidly meant that some companies are doing better than they've ever done before. So there are definitely pockets of opportunity, certain companies that are hiring that have not been affected by the pandemic situation and lockdown in that sense. And that is why, in fact, my company, RDI, are actually more busy than ever before. We've been doing a lot of hiring as we specialized in a certain niche. And so there are companies who do require our services more than ever before right now, despite 2020 doom and gloom. So if you're somebody who's thinking about how I can go about finding a new job, given the general sentiment that the market is down, first of all, get a sense online of the companies that are hiring. Look on LinkedIn to find job postings. Be wary of a lot of job postings might be not immediate openings. They might be postings that have been open for a long time and have gone on freeze but continue to be open, at least from an online perspective. But generally from Glassdoor, from LinkedIn, from Google Jobs, from Indeed, and any of the other job platform portal sites, you can get a good sense of the companies that are currently hiring. Check to see if they have more than one opening right now to be certain that they are hiring quite openly. These, of course, can be your immediate targets. But once again, applying randomly online to a job just because it is a job is not going to have a high very success rate for you. So don't just go along and apply for 200 different jobs online randomly, clicking and sending your resume the same one, same time, rinse and repeat. It's not going to come back with any decent success. Start, as I've always said, by making some kind of connection, some kind of relationship to somebody working in the company to find out some background information about the position, or even, in fact, from the person who's actually posted the job. That can be an opportunity to ask them more questions about the job and find out whether it's suitable for you. You might well find that it's not suitable for you, but in that conversation, you have been able to share your resume with that person, and consequently they're able to say, well, actually you could be right for this other opportunity. And this was another job that was not yet open, was you were not aware of, and so that could help you also. So that's a good way of testing the sentiment of what's out there. Of course, the bottom line also is you can always do something yourself. And if you've been furloughed, you've been put into a state of leave, unpaid leave as well, then why not now? Now might be the best time ever, since you have time to be able to look into that other side hustle, that other side job, the thing that you're always dreaming of, the business that you always wanted to set up. Why not have a go? Set it up now whilst you have the time, and see how it goes. If you're out of unemployment, use the time whilst you are looking for a new job to try that new opportunity. I think there's never been a better time with the move online and the digitalization that's been accelerated this year. So I think that's just a couple of suggestions that confirms that it is possible to get a job. At least I know from my business that we've been more busy than ever helping companies to find good talents. And so in that sense, definitely the global companies that are operating in Korea that are mostly our clients are definitely hiring. And I'm sure there are lots of opportunities wherever you are in the world, depending on your sector and depending on the opportunity you're looking for. If not, then you always have the option to create your own. And that can sometimes be the most rewarding. That's something that I've personally done now 4.5 years ago by setting up my business. And, if there's no better motivation to get you up on a Monday morning, then it's because it's your own business, your own operation, then I don't know what is. So there's just a couple of thoughts for you about getting a job in 2020. If you do have any specific questions that you would like me to answer, please ask in the comments below. More than happy to answer online or offline via private message as well. Any questions that you might have. All the best, and hope you have a good end of 2020.